Good morning, East Castle Place. How's everybody doing? Welcome to this edition of Coffee with Tyler. Hope you have your favorite cup of coffee. Join me in the first sip. I brought my steady cup of coffee that I always have in my car on the way into work. Figured why not have it this morning with me as I join you. So yesterday I actually did a in-person Coffee with Tyler. Unfortunately there's only 3 residents, and so I figured let's go ahead and do one that will air today, Thursday, April 1st, spring training, opening day of the Brewers, and spring. It's a beautiful day out there. So wanted just to update you on a few items relating to COVID-19, as well as some other happenings around the castle that we live at. So first and foremost, COVID-19. Again, I know that we're still working through when there's been some questions regarding COVID-19. The one thing I just want to start with and stress is COVID-19 is still real. It is not, it is not something that has gone away. I know that the news and the vaccines and things of that nature are rolling forward, and that's awesome. And that's what we need to do. And yes, we need to get back to a new sense of a new normal. But at the same time, we need to be precautious. Again, your health and safety is of utmost importance. So again, I encourage you that as you have visitors, continue to take precautions. As you continue to walk outside and go back to grocery stores and visit family members, continue to take precautions. Again, we know that the CDC is coming out with further guidance, and that continues to be our guide. And again, we're going to do some things that are even a little bit more strict than still the CDC. And so again, following both the health department guidance from our county, Milwaukee, but also this overarching CDC, and then of course LCS. So with that, the one thing that I'm stressing, these masks are here to stay right now. And so again, these masks have to be worn in the public area. If you do dine in the dining room, wear it to the dining room table and to the dining room when you leave the dining room. The importance of that is it's just an added layer of protection. And I know that over 99% of you that are watching this have received the vaccine. I know that we're almost to 70% of our employee population that have received either the first and second dose or received the first dose. As yesterday we had another 10 employees receive the first dose. But again, these masks are a continued protection for those in public areas. And so again, we're going to encourage you and mandate, I guess, to a degree, although I know Wisconsin has eased that mandate. Do know that these masks are still going to be effective and enforced at East Castle Place. But with that comes some better news that hopefully will bring some sunshine to you on this beautiful day. We are going to go ahead and increase the visitors levels to 4 or more. At most 4. So again, we had it at 2. We're moving that up to 4. Again, still want to mitigate the grandchildren, and so nobody over the age of 12. And you no longer have to sign up in advance. The visitors just have to sign in and go through our proper screening process. Visitors still must wear their face masks, and they still need to, if they are sick, stay away. If they have an increased temperature or a temperature that's above 99.9, they will be asked to turn around. So again, please follow those guidance, and again, when they're in your apartments, they can only be in your apartments. We are not opening up the dining room or other common areas, or for instance Easter Mass on Sunday. That is not open to the outside visitors either. So again, please, we want to make sure that the community is as safe as possible, and we want it to be for you. So again, visitors of up to 4 now in your units, but again, no in the common areas or the dining room. The other piece that's starting on Easter Sunday is group sizes of 40 or less in Lindsay Hall. So you will see seats that are more abundant, so to speak, in Lindsay Hall starting on Sunday, and that will also go for the service of remembrance on Tuesday. And so again, I want to encourage you, as you are comfortable, again, you'll wear your masks if you're in the audience. Presenters will not have to wear their masks moving forward. Again, just following some further CDC guidance, as well as just guidance and with the vaccines that we have, that you have, and the protections, we feel comfortable moving in that direction. So again, 40 or and that's a roughly 50% occupancy in Lindsay Hall. The dining room is going to remain. Carlos and I chatted. The Food and Beverage Committee will be updated as well. We're going to remain at that just for another month. Again, that's the extended amount of times with those masks off. So again, if you're a couple, you can dine, together. If you're individuals, you can dine across from each other. But again, we're going to limit that capacity in the dining room to roughly 30% or so. And so again, we'll move that forward. We will update you on all that. The next large piece is overnight guests. Starting next week, Monday, we will allow for up to 2 guests overnight for no more than 2 nights. You must let us know at least 24 hours in advance. Leave a note at the front desk of who's coming, when they're coming, and the guests have to stay in your apartment. They cannot dine in the dining room, and they cannot be out in common areas. I do know that a few of you have been asking for this. Again, these are guests that are family members. The risk that is associated with that, as long as they're confined to your apartment, again, for no more than 2 nights, is what I'm asking. Again, if there's certain situations that need to extend, let me know. However, that is the guidance. But you do need to let us know 24 hours, at least 24 hours in advance. No more than 2 guests overnight. They cannot use the fitness center, they cannot go down to the bistro, and they cannot go in the dining room or attend activities at this time. And so again, we're putting the restrictions on that, but want to open that up. So, again, we're still going through screening protocols. So any guests that do come will have to go through screening protocols. They still have to wear their masks and being as safe as possible. If you do have a family member or a visitor that's coming that is feeling a little under the weather, I trust and I ask that they do not come. So again, we are in this together. We need to partner together in order to continue to maintain the safety that we've seen over the last 3 months. Again, we have not had a positive COVID resident in over 3 months, which is great news. In over 6 weeks, we have not had an employee case. And again, the vaccine continues to roll out here at East Castle Place with close to 70% of our employees and close to 99% of our residents. And so again, your safety is of utmost importance. And so again, I urge you and continue to urge you to take part in this and partner with me. If you have questions or concerns about this, please, again, as always, let me know. You can shoot me an email. You can let me know via phone call. But again, starting to get back to a somewhat new norm. All right, you will see a memo that outlines all of this in your mailboxes this afternoon. And again, I'll be here all day tomorrow. Let me know what questions you have. Another step in the right direction for East Castle Place, and I want to encourage, I want to let you know, we are officially smoke-free as a campus as of today, April 1st. Long overdue. We are a healthcare community. We provide healthcare. If you didn't know, the hospital, the Catholic home, everybody on this block has been smoke-free. East Castle Place, after giving notice to our employees over the last 60 days, working with our employees with cessation programs, working with champions, employee champions to champion, knocking the habit. We start today a smoke-free campus. And so again, you'll see, you should not see, and please let me know if you see any employees that are smoking on campus, because we are smoke-free. I know that's not easy for a few employees that have been maybe lifetime. Again, no discredit to them. Everybody makes their choices, but at the end of the day, we need to do what's right for our community. And so a smoke-free campus is what we will be as of today, April 1st. A couple other items to kind of speak to. Laura Wengler is out of the office this week and will be out of the office next week. Her team is available to you. Of course, Laura's doing well and will be back in the office. But if you do miss Laura, or if there's something that you had scheduled with Laura, please let me know. I'm helping out the team in the absence of Laura. However, her team is awesome. You know that, and so we'll keep everybody as updated. I do apologize in advance if there's some activities that maybe didn't go as planned, or maybe had a hiccup here and there. But trust me, I know Cooper and Scott and Gary and Hannah and Hope and Jerry and the rest of the drivers and the team, Willie, of course, we're all here for you. So let us know if there's anything we can do for you. Again, for visitors, I just want to circle back to that. I know residents have been asking about visitors in the dining room and things of that nature. Again, we're going to say no to that. Coffees with Tyler, the State of the Castle, all of those will be held in person moving forward. With the group sizes of no more than 40, we're going to make sure there's no more seats. It will be first come, first serve. Not too often do we have group sizes that are more than 40, so again, I'm not too concerned. If we have like a group that we think is going to be teetering on that, we may do a sign up, but right now we're going to do it on more of a first come, first serve types of basis. So again, for like instance, Easter Mass on Sunday with Father Eugene, again, we're asking that it's not open to the general public, nor to the visitors. I know that it's fantastic to be able to take in the celebration with family, but again, we want to make sure that it's for our residents, and so please adhere to that. Again, it's just something that we're doing to mitigate, some of those pieces. But please let me know if you have any questions on that. Again, a COVID-19 memo will be sent to you. It'll also be sent to your loved ones and again to staff. Last week, if you did not know, we had our health center annual survey. And so the annual survey is a group of surveyors that come in from the state of Wisconsin that focus specifically on our health center and the many regulations that come along with that. And so Lindsay V. Good is the administrator there, and Ashley Drummond is our director of nursing, along with their incredible teams, including Nicole Class, director of social services. The surveyors were on site for 2.5 days. They were extremely complimentary of all the staff, the residents, the care that was provided. And we found out that we actually went deficiency-free. And so again, that deficiency-free survey is incredible. There were obviously areas that they let us know about. They said, hey, keep an eye on this, but not to the level of citation. And so again, you can be very proud of your health center. Again, that's rare. We will maintain our 5-star health center, and so again, that means we're in the top 10% of health centers across the nation. Deficiency-free surveys are probably in the top 2%. Usually they give out 2 to 3% across the nation of deficiency-free surveys. So again, if you see Lindsay or you see one of the CNAs or nurses, please continue to give them a pat on the back, a congratulatory remark, words of encouragement, as it's truly incredible what they're able to do. And you should be proud and feel very secure in the health care that we have here at East Castle Place. That's pretty much what I have for you today. I know it's maybe a little bit shorter of a Coffee with Tyler. Again, I know this week the Coffee with Tyler was in the afternoon just due to some scheduling things. Next week the Coffee with Tyler, I think it's back on track for the morning. So I look forward to doing this live in person. It will also be broadcasted at the normal times as well. So do keep an eye out on your weekly calendars and your monthly calendars. But again, if there's anything we can do for you, anything that we might be able to encourage you with, support you with, let's make it happen. We're all in this together. As always, I will sign off with a sip. Enjoy the beautiful weather. Enjoy the beautiful weekend. And remember, the Brewers are on today at 105. So let's go, Crew. Let's see how we do this season. All right, take care, everyone.